Good evening, everyone. Before we dive into the deeper ideas of karma and energy flow, let us take a moment to reflect on life itself. Life is a river, constantly moving, constantly shifting. From the moment we wake up to the moment we fall asleep, we are participants in an endless flow of cause and effect. Every interaction we have, every thought we entertain, every choice we make contributes to this current, whether we are conscious of it or not. In our modern world, we are often so focused on outcomes, success, wealth, recognition, that we forget the invisible forces that shape them. We focus on the destination, not the journey. Yet it is the journey, the subtle, seemingly small acts, that carries the weight of true transformation. Energy flows. It is neither good nor bad by itself, but it responds to what we feed it. Like a river, if obstructed, it stagnates. If channeled, it nourishes. Tonight, I want to explore with you something both timeless and practical, how the energy we generate through our actions, intentions, and thoughts shapes not only our personal lives, but also the communities, cultures, and nations we inhabit. We'll examine karma not as a vague spiritual concept, but as a living principle that governs the flow of energy in our daily lives. We'll see how understanding this can empower us to live more consciously, to act more purposefully, and to leave ripples of positivity in our world. As Americans, we live in a society that prizes freedom, innovation, and individualism. But with freedom comes responsibility. Each choice we make contributes to the energetic climate we all share. Tonight, let's explore how the invisible currents of karma and energy flow shape our collective destiny, and how we, as conscious participants, can direct that energy toward healing, growth, and harmony. I want to speak to you about something invisible, yet powerful. Something ancient, yet urgently relevant. Something spiritual, yet deeply practical. That something is karma and energy flow. Now, when many Americans hear the word karma, they think of instant payback. What goes around comes around. A viral video, a quick twist of fate, justice served in 30 seconds. But karma is not revenge. Karma is not punishment. Karma is not superstition. Karma is energy in motion. And energy never disappears. In physics, we know the law. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed. That same principle applies to human behavior. Every thought, every word, every action carries energy. That energy moves outward, and it returns, not always immediately, not always obviously, but inevitably. The law of cause and effect. At its core, karma is the law of cause and effect applied to human experience. Plant an apple seed, you don't get oranges. Plant bitterness, you don't harvest peace. Plant generosity, you don't harvest isolation. Our lives are gardens. The question is, what are we planting? In America, we celebrate freedom, and rightly so. But freedom without awareness creates chaos. Karma reminds us that freedom and responsibility are inseparable. Every choice shapes the energetic field we live in. You are not a victim of random fate. You are a participant in energetic exchange. Energy flow, the invisible currency. Think of energy as emotional currency. When you walk into a room, you feel it immediately. No one says a word, yet you know. Tension, warmth, jealousy, inspiration. Energy speaks before language. If someone enters your home with anger, the atmosphere shifts. If someone enters with peace, the space softens. That is energy flow in action. Now imagine multiplying that by millions, across families, communities, workplaces, cities. Energy scales. A culture of outrage produces more outrage. A culture of compassion produces resilience. What we circulate collectively becomes our shared reality. Personal karma, the inner cycle. Before karma manifests outwardly, it begins inwardly. Every repeated thought strengthens a neural pathway. Every emotional reaction becomes a habit. Every habit becomes character. And character shapes destiny. If you constantly rehearse resentment, your nervous system adapts to stress. If you rehearse gratitude, your body adapts to calm. Modern neuroscience now confirms what ancient wisdom taught. Attention directs energy. Where focus goes, energy flows. So ask yourself, what do I dwell on? What do I amplify? What emotional patterns am I reinforcing daily? You may not control every circumstance, but you control your contribution. Collective karma, the energy of a nation. America is powerful, economically, culturally, technologically. But power amplifies energy. When a nation operates from fear, fear spreads. When it operates from courage, courage spreads. Collective karma is not mystical punishment. It is cumulative momentum. Policies driven by division create social fragmentation. Leadership driven by integrity creates trust. Each citizen contributes to the energetic climate through speech, voting, media consumption, and daily interaction. The energy you feed is the energy that grows. Breaking negative cycles. Many people misunderstand karma as fixed fate. It is not. Karma is dynamic. It changes the moment your awareness changes. If you inherited anger, you can interrupt it. If you repeated harmful patterns, you can choose differently. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is energetic liberation. When you forgive, you stop recycling the same emotional charge. You free your nervous system. You shift the current. That is how karma transforms, not through guilt, but through conscious redirection. Practical energy alignment. Let's make this practical. 1. Pause before reacting. Reaction recycles old energy. Response creates new energy. 2. Speak intentionally. Words carry frequency. They can wound or heal. 3. Act generously. Giving creates expansion, neurologically and socially. 4. Consume wisely. What you watch, read, and share feeds your internal state. 5. Practice gratitude daily. Gratitude shifts attention from scarcity to abundance. Small actions, massive energetic impact. The ripple effect. Imagine dropping a stone in water. The ripples expand beyond your sight. Your kindness to a stranger may alter their entire day. That altered day may change how they treat their child. That child may grow up carrying a different emotional blueprint. You may never see the ripple, but it exists. Likewise, harsh words ripple. Energy is contagious. Be mindful of what you spread. Karma is not immediate, but it is precise. Sometimes people say, I know terrible people who seem to thrive. Remember, karma is not a social media timeline. It operates through internal states as much as external outcomes. Anxiety, paranoia, distrust. These are energetic consequences too. Peace, clarity, fulfillment. These are rewards. The deepest karma is psychological. You cannot act in hatred and live internally in harmony. The nervous system keeps the score. Responsibility without shame. Karma is not about blaming yourself for everything. It is about empowerment. You are not responsible for everything that happened to you, but you are responsible for what you generate next. That shift from blame to agency changes everything. America's moment. This country stands at many crossroads, socially, politically, culturally. What kind of energy will define the next decade? Outrage or dialogue? Competition or collaboration? Fear or courage? Each conversation, each post, each vote carries energetic weight. History is not only written by laws, it is shaped by emotional climate. The inner revolution. Real change does not begin in Congress. It begins in consciousness. When enough individuals regulate their own anger, collective hostility decreases. When enough individuals cultivate empathy, polarization softens. The revolution is internal before it becomes external. Closing reflection. Karma is not about cosmic punishment. It is about alignment. Energy flows where intention directs it. So tonight I leave you with 3 questions. 1. What energy am I emitting daily? 2. What cycles am I unconsciously repeating? 3. What ripple do I want my life to create? Because whether we believe in it or not, energy is moving. Every thought, every word, every action. The current is flowing. The only question is, are we flowing with awareness? As we come to the end of this conversation, I want to take a step back and reflect on what we've explored tonight. Karma and energy flow are not abstract theories. They are forces as real and tangible as gravity, shaping not only what we see in the world, but what we feel inside. Every thought, every word, every action contributes to an invisible tapestry that stretches far beyond our immediate perception. Life is a mirror. The energy we project returns in some form, shaping experiences, relationships, and even the emotional landscape of our communities. And while this may sound daunting, it is also liberating. We are not victims of circumstance. We are not powerless in the face of chaos. We are architects of energy. We can choose to plant seeds of kindness, patience, and compassion, and watch them grow into a harvest of peace, resilience, and connection. Our world, our nation, and our communities are reflections of countless small actions taken by ordinary people, people like you. Imagine the impact if we all became aware of the energy we emit. Imagine a country where dialogue replaces division, empathy replaces hostility, and conscious action replaces impulsive reaction. The ripple effect would be profound. So tonight, I leave you with one final thought. Karma and energy flow are not only about what comes back to us, but about the legacy we leave behind. Each moment, each interaction is an opportunity to contribute positively to the collective stream of life. When we act with intention, when we cultivate awareness, we align ourselves with the flow of life rather than fighting against it. Let us go forward with mindfulness. Let us become the conduits of energy that uplift rather than deplete. Let us plant seeds of goodness that continue to ripple long after we are gone. Because in the end, it is not the wealth, the fame, or the accolades that define us. It is the energy we contribute to the world, the connections we nurture, and the lives we touch. Thank you. And may your energy flow consciously, compassionately, and powerfully.